Osvaldo Wepa. Good to see you, John. Good to see you, M. Welcome. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. Cup of Joe for you. Good to see you. Just here hanging out with the pigeons. Once we get to 3 o'clock, we'll start our walking tour. Life of MC, hello. Good to see you, Chris MG. Everyone follow Chris MG. She's a fantastic YouTuber out there in Grenada. Good to see you there, Nigel. Way, there you go. And boom, the birds are scared. All the skateboarders like to skate right here. Actually, this. While we wait, we'll do a little pre-show here. We are across the street from the Gold Depository. From the Gold Depository right now, the New York Federal Reserve Bank. Oh yeah, Die Hard with a Vengeance, right here. You're coming to New York, really, the 22nd of August. Nice and hot then. Come on out. Let's go into the Plaza here. At least the notifications are working, Bob. Good to see you. I'm happy the notifications are working. I know Fort Knox. It's for tourists. Let's go into the middle here of the Plaza. Good to see you, Free to Laugh Now. Everybody follow Free to Laugh Now. He's a fantastic YouTuber out there in San Francisco. You guys ready? You guys ready for... I'm going to show you a 58-story tall tower that's leaning 3 inches. Awesome. That's great news, Nigel. It'll be absolutely lovely to see you guys. Yes. As we get ready for our little walk around here. Cup of Joe for you, for real. Thank you so much, Cup of Joe, for you for the super chat. Thank you so much. This is we're on Maiden Lane. Now we're across here from Jim Brady's. This is the New York Federal Reserve Bank, right here. This is the building that holds all the gold in the movie Die Hard with a Vengeance. It's all right here. It's all right here. Make sure I have everything in order before we begin our little walking tour around Lower Manhattan. And what is the name of this plaza? They changed the name of this plaza recently, so let me attempt to remember the name of this plaza here. Oh, that'll be awesome, Nigel. There you go, the Louis Nevinson Plaza. Okay. Yeah, no, Bill Murray, I think he might be on stream. I think I might have to update the GIF. I might have to update the GIF on that. I might have to update the GIF. But at least you still get some recognition. Good to see you, Abby. Everyone follow Abby. She's a fantastic YouTuber out there in The Hague. Actually had some people on my tour from The Hague today. And Abby, you want to hear something crazy? I've had the first people ever from the Netherlands on my bicycle tour who weren't exactly the best cyclists. And she said the one main thing, which is, I drive. I like to drive. Which is ridiculous. Good to see you, Black Rose. Welcome. Oh, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to turn on the chat. The chat is not on the screen. Let me make sure the chat's on the screen for you guys. So for all you people on replay who don't like to open a second window. Abby, it was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. I was actually kind of quite beside myself when they revealed that. And she wasn't like the best cyclist. Like she took a while. She was very unsure riding, especially after we got over the Manhattan Bridge. But anyway, that was my day. Let me not talk about my day. The last 3 days have been very stressful, so I'm very happy I'm away from the bike tours now. Oh, you hear the bells? 3 o'clock. It is 3 o'clock here in Lower Manhattan. Abby was crazy. But it is time. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to begin our tour. Do you know there's a 58-story tower here in New York City that is leaning 3 inches? Oh, yes. We have our own leaning tower. And it's right here in front of us. So you see that really thin building right there? Let's zoom in on it. So this is 161 Maiden Lane, or one Seaport. And it is a new residential high-rise where basically the developer sued the contractor because the contractor went a little cheap in building the foundation for this building here. So what happened was that evidently they took too much water from the base, so they should have drove piles down to a certain length to get this thing properly anchored. But from this perspective here, the tower is leaning 3 inches to the left. Now, this thing was supposed to be already covered with its curtain wall. You see its curtain wall kind of rising right there on the western half of the building. So they figured out that if they built a curtain wall, the windows and stuff, if they built the curtain wall heavy enough, that the weight will then counteract the leaning. So they've been taking a long time actually putting up the curtain wall, because the curtain wall was supposed to be completed by September. And now it is here. We're almost halfway through May already, and the curtain wall is not all the way up. So we're going to walk around this ridiculous building right now. It is a residential building, and it is, from this perspective, like I said, leaning to the left. So if you look really close, it's leaning to the left. Good to see you, John. Welcome. Well, let's make our way down Maiden Lane. This is where Maiden Lane actually meets up with Liberty Street. Right up, nya. Right up. There you go, nya. And we have Nebul in the house. Bienvenue, Nebul, bienvenue. We're checking out 161 Maiden Lane, one Seaport, the Leaning Tower of Lower Manhattan. Would I want to live in that building? No, probably not. I would probably not want to live in that building. Even though I think you could open the windows. But everyone follow Nebul. Nebul is a fantastic YouTuber out there in the south of France, in Saint-Tropez. Well, you know, it's crazy. You know, Chris, they have a similar situation. And ironically enough, the contractor is the same contractor for both buildings. You heard of that Leaning Tower building over there in San Francisco? Well, the same contractor did that building too. And people are spending ridiculous amounts of money to live in that case there, the walls are cracking and stuff like that. Oh my God, Life of MC, good to see you. Thanks for the $500 of those Filipino pesos. Thank you so much for the super chat. Had to look that up on a broadcast the other day. What is PHP? Kept getting lost. Huh? What? Ooh. Damn, that dog did his business all over here. Oh. All right, we gotta have a great view here of the building here. Now, I remember before they built this building, there was a Taco Bell here. And back in the 90s, if you guys remember a Taco Bell on Maiden Lane, this was where it was, where this tall building is today, where this leaning tower is today. Good to see you. Check out Joey's in the house. Everyone follow Joey Brooklyn. He's one of the very few live streamers here on YouTube which broadcasts from South Brooklyn. Good to see you, Joey. Welcome. Right there in the middle of the screen, 161 Maiden Lane, also known as one Seaport. From this perspective here, the building is leaning 3 inches to the left. Can you see that? There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Somehow somebody got around my... I put the phone on Do Not Disturb. But somehow it got around that. Anyway. Are we back? You guys got me back? Make sure you got me back, guys. Good to see you there, 80s Music Fan. Good to see you, Sam the Schnoz. It is scary. I wouldn't want to live in that building. It's 58 stories tall. And again, so the curtain wall, so those windows going up, that's the curtain wall. And I am on the level. I'm always on the level. So supposedly the curtain wall they're gonna put on the south side of the wall or the south side of the building is gonna weigh the building down enough to ride it. Kind of nuts. I think, yeah, for a reasonable discount, yeah. I don't know if I would want to live in that building, to be honest. It's so thin. It's so narrow. That alone makes me not want to live in it. If I'm gonna be in a building that tall, I want something a little bit more substantial. That's why I like 19 Dutch Street. The Dutch is in the details. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I don't trust it. I just don't trust this new concrete crap. So again, the side to the right-hand side, what they're going to do is they're building a curtain wall that's really heavy. So they're going to weigh down the south side of the building. And I know you're not going to play. We can't play marbles in there. I would be afraid to live in there too. But it's 3 inches. It's just 3 inches. So supposedly it's manageable. But obviously the building developer sued the contractor, and then the contractor sued the building developer because they said they wanted to be cheap on the foundation. Did I say here? Right? Yeah. As I'm crossing Water Street right now. I just want to really study this building today. I really want to just study this building today. Here on the live stream with all of you guys. Because, I mean, I'm always down here. And, yeah, see, they don't have any of the curtain wall up on the south side of the building. They don't have any of the curtain wall. And New York does get earthquakes occasionally. So I don't know how this cast concrete's or reinforced concrete's gonna last very well. Look at these 2 new buildings right here next to each other. Crazy, 3 new buildings right next to each other. Holy cow. This area changes so much. Yeah, look at none of the curtain wall. None of the curtain. That was Filipino dollars there, Tiffany. That was Filipino pesos. You remember you almost died up at the Empire State? Okay, awesome. Yeah, 3 inches is nothing, says your wife. Absolutely. I think a lot of women would say that. None of the curtain wall is here on the south side of the building. And this is the side they supposedly have to weigh down. This is so weird. Yeah, it's like $5, Tiffany. 500 Filipino pesos. Look at this thing. This thing is ridiculous. Yeah, why is there no curtain wall here in the south? On the south face. Now I'm intrigued. Now I am very intrigued. And so construction has been really inching along. I mean, this curtain wall should have been up a long time ago. Oh man. Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta do something here on my phone. All right, we're back. You guys got me back good? Let me know if you guys got me back good. People keep calling my phone. And I don't know how they're getting around the whatchamacallit, the do not disturb. All right, so look at this here. Let's really take this in. Okay, so look, thank you so much, Nigel. All right. And thank you so much, John. So here we are, 161 Maiden Lane, also known as One Seaport. Yeah, a little glitch here, but somebody kept on calling. So the curtain wall should be up on this side of the building here, but it's not. I'm wondering, maybe they have another remedy to level out the building. Construction workers making sure nobody gets hurt in the streets. This thing is ridiculous. Let's get out to the waterfront here and take a look at it. Wow, you're an earthquake victim. Earthquakes are probably the scariest thing. Probably the scariest thing I could ever imagine living through. Alright, so here we are, South Street Seaports. My favorite neighborhood, as we all know. Actually, let me get all the way on the other side of the highway here. Hey man, take it easy, that's right. So, no, but that's the thing. So, the contractor accuses the developer of not, like, going cheap on, like, the foundation. And then the developer is suing the contractor because the contractor was supposedly told how to do the foundation like right and like proper, but they didn't want to spend the money or something like that. Basically, they were supposed to drive piles all the way down to almost bedrock because they knew the building was going to settle. Basically, the sand that's underneath it, they de-watered it. They took too much water away from it, and because they took too much water away, it settled. And then this is why the building, from this perspective, is leaning 3 inches to the right. So it's leaning 3 inches to the north from here. And wow, there must be some real traffic up on the highway right now because we have a bus that's not moving. They should have gone to bedrock, but supposedly building some of these buildings, they don't need to go to bedrock. They just need to put the foundation just deep enough. It's really, gotta love the United States, absolutely. Living in a high-rise when an earthquake must be terrifying. I've been seeing those videos, you know, from the big earthquake back in, what was that, March 11th? Out there in Japan a few years back when they had the big tsunami. I mean, some of those videos from up in the high-rises I wouldn't want to, even though it's probably the safest place to be, I wouldn't want to be up and high in the building. I wouldn't want to be up high. You know what we should do? Let's get up. Yeah, let's walk up to, let's walk on top of Pier 15. Let's walk on top of Pier 15. We'll get a really good view from up there of the Leaning Tower of New York. Yeah, no, I would never live in these thin buildings. Absolutely not. I will never live in these thin buildings. I just don't trust them. I just don't trust it. Do you see the 3 inches? I read this article where, like, supposedly the author who was doing the article, he took the ferry just to see if he could see it lean. So it's not $500. It's 500 Filipino pesos. That's 500 Filipino pesos. So it looks like $500, but it's not. It's like $5. All right, let's climb up Pier 15 here. I know. I remember New York had an earthquake I think it was about 8 years ago now. We had a weird earthquake in the middle of the day. And I was home from work that day. I was doing glory. I was doing so much nothing. I thought I was so bored that I felt my whole apartment building shake. Look at this sky, beautiful. So off in the distance, you got that pink boat. That pink boat is your New York waterway boat that takes you out to New Jersey, probably either Hoboken or Weehawken. And then the boat that's pulling in right now in the foreground, that's the New York City Ferry. And that could be going up to Astoria, the Bronx, the Rockaways, or even back to my neighborhood in Bay Ridge. All right. It's nice up here. Ooh, I see a chair. Let's see if we could get this chair over there. If I could get this chair over there, we could have like a marathon live stream. And wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? Downtown Brooklyn, off in the distance. The beautiful, the enchanting, the always amazing downtown Brooklyn and run. Now I see a few chairs there. We got a few. The only bad part is that somebody's blasting copyright music. And I think that's the boat. I think that's the boat blasting the music. Oh no, it's the bar. It's the bar beneath us. Well, there goes the copyright. Kablosh goes the copyright. Kablosh. All right. We could do it. Here we go, guys. Time for a marathon live stream. Yes. 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 So there goes the pink ship. The pink ship is going away. It's going away. Look at this sky here. Pretty nice view, huh? Got Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge right over there. Have you ever thought about writing a book? No, not yet anyway. Not yet. I don't know what I would write it about. Oh, wow. I could sit down here and just stare at this. We could just stare at this now. Actually, I could turn off the gimbal. Let me put the camera on me for a second here. Hey guys, I'm sitting down now. We're just gonna talk. So we're on top of Pier 15. This is Pier 15. Beneath me is the Serenity Hornblower. It's a kind of a cruise, like a sunset cruise, a tour cruise around the islands, around Manhattan. And then beneath me is a bar, which is very overpriced. Not the best bar, I'll tell you that much right now. But the district that we're in, and more importantly, is the South Street Seaport. Now we can hang out. Let's just hang out. And let's stare at this. I can see it leaning. I want to see if you guys can see it leaning. Because I could see it lean. Yes. Hey, you like my glasses? Am I about to reach a Statue of Liberty? No. But it's right around the way from here. Thanks for... I love my new glasses. Okay, at least they're playing good music down there. I can't complain about this. There comes the sun. There comes the sun. Hold on, getting my very lovely day. Eric Wilson, good to see you. Have I been to Jamaica, Queens? Many times. Hold on, guys. There we go. This clamp is so good. This clamp is so good. It is lovely out here. It is lovely. Tomorrow we might go to Queens. I want to go to Queens tomorrow, and I might have business out in Queens, so. Yay. 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 Look at this. Look at that shot. Wow. Look at that. It doesn't get more New York than that, folks. I could actually shift the chair. Take us to the shopping district. South Street Seaport has a lot of shops. South Street Seaport has a bunch of shops. Actually, I could get more of the Brooklyn Bridge for you guys if I put it over here. Yes. Right? Oh no, the other one's better. The other one's better. I'm having fun clamping my camera down to this chair. There we go. It is a nice place to chillax. I'm sitting back. The boats are coming in and out. And we could stare at this thing. So let's do it. You want to see the gimbal? So here's our DJI. This is the first version, Osmo Mobile. It has this. What makes this different than the other Osmo is this guy right here, a little rosette mount. But it does not have a mount on the bottom. It actually has a removable battery though. But I like this. It's nice that I could have multiple batteries, but what happens is, usually if you go through a whole battery cycle, the little motors on this thing get really warm, and it does not like getting warm. It's like Goldilocks. It has to be just right. It can't be too warm, and it can't be too hot. It has to be just right. So let's look at it. Let's look at it. Right? All right. So look at this ridiculous building. Look at this ridiculous thing. I could see it leaning to the right. Yeah, you can't buy the old models anymore. Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's why I practically baby this thing all the time. I use it a lot, but I do baby it a lot. But look at that. Look at that thing. I don't trust that thing. Do you trust this thing? It distresses me that the lower part of the building is the only part that has the curtain wall on it right now. Like, it almost seems like they didn't get the formula right. So, really, the latency on the audio is off? For real? It's gonna be a residential building. Am I out of sync? And it's gonna be a residential building. That is a lift on the other side of the building. Am I in sync? Let me know if I'm not in sync. If I'm not in sync, I'll stop the broadcast and restart it. Fine? All right. So then if I'm out of sync, just hit the live button. I wouldn't want to live in there either. Right? No way, right? I am in sync. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Look at this thing. So it's 58 stories, and supposedly it is leaning 3 inches to the right from this perspective. Not in sync for you? Am I in sync for you, Abby? Yes. Yes. If I'm not in sync, maybe leave the room, come on back in. So I know this thing has issues like that sometimes. All the children are screaming. As the children scream, we good? Awesome. I have French fries. I should try to lure some pigeons over here and anger everyone by luring pigeons over here. I'm in sync? Okay, awesome. Pookie's in the house. Good to see you, Miss Pookie. Good to see you. We're just hanging out here staring at this building that's leaning 3 inches to the right. This is called 161 Maiden Lane or 1 Seaport. Everyone follow Joey Brooklyn, that's right. It's so thin. John's back in, awesome. Good to see you too, Pookie. This thing is ridiculous. I wouldn't want to live in this building. I heard apartments are beginning at like 800,000, 900,000. Of course, it's to buy. Yeah, it's leaning to the right-hand side from this perspective here. 3 inches. It's leaning 3 inches to the right. And so the remedy is that the curtain wall, the windows, the curtain wall, they were going to weigh down the curtain wall on the left side of the building from this perspective here, on the south side of the building. And it looks like they don't have all the curtain wall up. So it makes me wonder, are they still trying to figure out how to build the curtain wall correctly to weigh down one side of the building? It's very expensive. It's how many apartments per floor? I believe it's 1 apartment a floor, maybe 2 apartments. I'm pretty sure it's 1 apartment. But as you see, the building is leaning 3 inches. 3 inches to the right. Gotta look really close. As the sun comes in and out of the clouds, it gets really warm when that sun comes out. Your wife was right. Paying all that money, it topples over in a strong wind, right? I was thinking of an earthquake. I mean, we did have an earthquake here. I mean, I don't know how these real... See, what makes me nervous about these thin, tall buildings is they're thin and they're tall. Yeah, you gotta have to pay me to live. At least my building, 1 Dutch, 19 Dutch Street, is a nice, solid, big building. So the Mets are down 2 runs. Oh no, I'm a Mets fan. So, John, you could always feel free to give me Mets scores. I'm a Mets fan. I like losing. So. The Yankees, I couldn't care about. All right, it does move. It does move, yes. All buildings move. to a certain extent, but I don't know the ratio and how much it moves. Everyone follow Duty around. Let's get him to 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers. We got a lot of fun buildings we can see around here. Look at this building, guys. Look at this building. Let's turn the camera over here, and we're gonna zoom in, and I'm gonna show you the Jenga building. You see the Jenga building, guys, right there in the middle of the screen? That's the Jenga building, where we don't call them penthouse apartments. We don't call them apartments. They're called sky villas. And as you see, look at the overhang of those apartments at the very top. You're hanging over so many damn feet. It's kind of scary. Your iPad's thin, skinny, and cracked easily. Had to replace. Yeah, well, that could be this building. That could be the fate. That could be the fate of this building. So glad you caught me. Your phone. Oh no! You know what's a good trick, Pookie? If you want to like kind of restart notifications here on YouTube. I know this sounds ridiculous, but unsubscribe to me, resubscribe to me, and don't forget to click that notification bell. That seems to work. That seems to work. And this cloud right now that's blocking the sun is everything right now. Yeah. It's a weird little trick that somehow works. I gotta update my Facebook. My Facebook page may have the radio show. The Facebook page may resuscitate the radio show. Dutch Ma's Tube. It's a very happy, nice little sky. That sun is about to come out right now. It's gonna come out full force. I can feel it. It's gonna come out full force. I'm gonna be back in the sun. It did work. It did work, right? Isn't that weird, Nibble? It's so weird. You unsubscribe, you resubscribe. It's like, what? So interesting. Easy fix. Well, that was an idea too. Is to weigh it down on one side. That's why they want to build a heavy curtain wall on the south side of the building to weigh it down. The radio show is needed here on Earth, absolutely. Linda says hello. Good to see you, Linda. Isn't it a lovely scene? Regardless that the really thin building in the middle of the screen is leaning 3 inches to the right. Regardless, it's still a pretty shot. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in that little elevator thing. And they're on the leaning side, the elevator. The little work elevator, the temporary work elevator. Yeah. It's so weird. Thank you so much, Rose. It's so weird with the notifications that work like that. So weird. I know it's like YouTube messing around with the algorithm. Wow, they're playing lots of 80s music downstairs at the bar. Maybe it's an 80s Thursday here in the South Street Seaport. I'm going to get all the copyright notices from all these songs playing in the background. It's going to be glorious when I get home. Oh, Lena, that's right, Lena. I'm sorry, Nibble. I always assume people forget to type letters. Yes, I gotta have a few Instagrams I gotta put up today. I haven't put up all my Instagrams yet today. We'll be putting up the Instagrams today. How do you know if somebody's subscribed then unsubscribed? Can you tell you? Basically, I'm telling you, the viewer, if you're having issues with notifications, unsubscribe, and then you'll see the gray button turn red again, and then you resubscribe, and then you make sure you click that notification bell. And once you click that, you should have fixed notifications. They are luring me with 80s music. It's like they want me to drink or something like that. And I told myself today, I was like, I had a rough week, so I think there's the sun. I told myself I'm going to treat myself. So I think I will. But that's when I get home. I don't want to drink when I'm out here because I know I'm going to get a headache and... All in sync for you? Good. Well, yeah, I don't see it on my end. Yeah, I don't see it on my end if you unsubscribe or anything like that. I see it as a number if you stay unsubscribed, but I don't know. It's YouTube. All I know is that I'm pretty sure I can be confident there's 16 people here watching. Unlike other apps. There's only 16. Today is a beautiful day for day drinking, but I don't want to... Should we have a beer on the boat? Should we ride the boats and have a beer on the boat? Thank you so much, Black Rose. It's awesome. I love these glasses. Now I realize now that how much I've been destroying my eyeballs by not wearing proper sunglasses. And I have a proper pair of sunglasses for when I'm out in the blazing sun, which you get to see me be wearing my other glasses a lot too. But this morning it was kind of cloudy and all that weird weather, you know. Be cold in the morning so I could be hot right now in the afternoon. That's how it works. That's how it works. Here at 3:33 in the afternoon. I want to just DJ to the music that's playing downstairs. Yep, 17. 17. Christine says 16. It jumps around. But it's fairly accurate. I gotta be happy with it that it's fairly accurate. Well, should we go anywhere else? I mean, we have batteries. Now 14? Yes, now 14. I see that now. It's cloudy there, but the sun's shining bright. Okay, awesome. It's gonna flux. People get tired. People get bored. People want to change. I could stay here all day. If I wasn't wearing black jeans, I would be a lot more comfortable. My black jeans are warming up quite quickly in this heat, in this almost summer sun. Good thing I'm wearing suntan lotion, yeah? Where should we go? Back to 15? Yes, back to 15. Oh, really? Begging for like? How do you beg for likes on Instagram? I'm trying to figure that out. How do you beg for likes on Instagram? What are you telling people? Like, don't forget to like my photos. Or wait, are they this is how you beg for likes on Instagram. Are they retweeting their own Instagram posts, but they're tagging a bunch of people in it? Like, they'll tag like 20 people in it and they'd be like, check out the view, blah blah blah. That's right. See, 68. Yep, you gotta wear proper eyewear, gotta wear sunscreen, and I wear SPF 100. Please please. I just let my videos and my pictures speak for themselves. You don't have to like my photos, but if you do follow me on Instagram, that'll be much appreciated. Please like it so your girlfriend can see she's beautiful. What? What kind of a low self-esteem is that? Jesus Christ. That's some low self-esteem right there, man. Holy crap. I didn't know people did such nonsense like that. Whew. Do we have some more clouds coming? I'm looking at these clouds coming over here. You have cataracts. You're blind in an eye. Oh, not good. I gotta take care of your eyesight, ladies and gentlemen. Luckily, I do have healthy eyes. It's kind of scary, Avi. I mean, I don't understand. Like, and I've said I sound like a broken record. Good to see you, Jez. I know I sound like a broken record. Like, I don't care about the number. I care about the quality of the viewer. So all I care about is that I get the same group of you guys coming back every time, and you guys telling me what you like, and that means to me the world, And I don't understand when, like I said, like on Twitter, when people tag like a bunch of people in something, and Like, I never really understood that. Like, I don't know what they're asking for. Like, what are you really asking for? Like, because if they follow you, if they follow, exactly, it's a blessing and a curse. If they follow you, then isn't that the whole point of them following you, that they see your photos? You like my nice background view? Downtown Brooklyn. It's downtown Brooklyn. Right? It's so weird, Nibble. It's so weird. And I got a problem. I've gotten into a lot of problems because people will expect, because they just share you out and all that, and it's like then they expect it right back, and it's like, well, like a big thing with me is that if I share you out, especially on my Twitter, is I'm very selfish about my Twitter. I'm sharing you out because I'm watching. Again? You gotta do it again? I feel like we should go on the ferry today. Should we go on the ferry? You have no log on all platforms and locked accounts. Maybe that's the trick, Abby. Have all your accounts locked, and it lowers the latency because there's more, like, I guess, trust. Road to 2,000 subs. That's right, Jess. That's right. I don't know why people get upset over likes. I never understood that. I've seen that too. I've seen that, and it's just like, what kind of frustrates me more is people who steal an image, or who maybe will alter an image that they didn't create themselves, and then they get more recognition for stealing that photo than the person who actually took the photo. That annoys me. Right? I was a little loud. That was a little loud, Chris. That was a little loud. Thank you so much, Rose. Come on, cloud. There's a cloud coming towards the sun. Might have to start walking. In a little bit. This is like sun. This is like I almost feel like I'm on the beach right now. Like it's that warm. I feel like I'm at the beach. Well, let's get one last look at it. In the sunshine, our leaning tower of Lower Manhattan. 58 stories of leaning goodness. Leaning 3 inches to the right-hand side from this perspective. Leaning 3 inches to the north. Thank you so much, Rose. You guys want to go up to Federal Hall or something like that? Good to see you, D90. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to go to Battery Park? You guys want to go to Federal Hall? So the north face of the building is the right side of the building. The side of the building that has the elevator scaffolding on. So the right side of the building that has the elevator scaffolding on it. The temporary elevator scaffolding. Be more precise here. So what do you say? You guys want to go to Federal Hall? You guys want to walk up the coast? Battery Park sounds great. We could do Battery Park. We'll walk down along the waterfront. Go down to Battery Park. Yeah, park. You get what? You get pickup guys asking you to follow. That is creep. And then you get blocked on this spot. That's crazy. That's awesome, Abby. That's awesome. Sometimes you got to clean house, Abby. Ain't nothing wrong with it. All right, let's go to Battery Park. There goes. How is this person? We're back. We should be back. Somebody keeps on somehow getting around my do not disturb. This is really annoying. All right, we should be back. All right, let's go down to Battery Park. Because I am cooking out here all of a sudden. I'm like cooking. I'm like literally cooking. And plus this copyright abuse is going to get me in so much in trouble. Clean cam, right? Hells yeah, baby. Hold on, let's walk around. We were just staring at the 58-story tall tower that's leaning 3 inches. It's hot out here. I want to keep moving. All right, let's get you guys back on the gimbal. Back on the gimbal. Yes, it is a medical condition. Is the number of my favorites? No, it's not. No, it's not. This is why I'm like dying to figure out how the hell it, if it isn't my favorites, how the hell it get there. Because it's not supposed to be. I literally have 3 people in my favorites. All right. Let's get you guys connected here to the good old gimbal. Yeah, I'm going to get an email directly from Bono telling me that he's number 1. He will always be number 1. He's never number 2. Got to go make a phone call. I'll see you in a little bit, Abby. All right. Let's do this. I could sit here all day. This is the problem. If it was just cloudy right now, if it was like cooler, I'll be out here for the rest of the day. The rest of the day. Ooh, I'm sounding like Bono. I'm sounding like Bono. All right. Yeah, Bono's going to tell me he's number 1. All the time. Ah, okay. Goodbye, chair. You're awesome. All right. Yeah, put it on my description. All right. Look at that beautiful view. Oh, gotta love New York. All right. There it is. 1 seaport. Right there. Goodbye, chair. Here's Pier 11. I know. I'm thinking of Homer Simpson. I'm thinking of Homer Simpson. I'm thinking of South Park. I'm thinking of a lot of things right now. Look, they got the jet skiers out. Jet skiers are out. That is fun. That is a tour I would love to live stream from, but it's practically impossible to live stream from a jet ski. I'm gonna have to learn how to do that. Pier 11. I'm very tempted to take the ferry home today. I am very tempted. Absolutely, Griff. It's going to be awesome. All right, let's make our way down to Battery Park. See the scene down there. And say goodbye to Pier 15. So nice out here right now. You see, once I get moving, my pants get cool. Little water taxi coming in all day, hop on, hop off access, coming on into Pier 17. That little sitting down for a little bit definitely hit the spot. I don't know why we have 2 buses. There's 2 buses over here that are just kind of chilling out. I don't know if it's distressing or is the thing they normally do, but it's so weird. Look at this. It's all black roads. It's okay. It's the internet. Nothing is perfect. Look at this bus. Got the door open. He's just chilling. I wonder if they're like just hanging out here, just like they're getting ready to deploy or something like that. Look at the sun come out now. Look at the sun come out and the water's shimmering here. Looking out towards Pier 11. Sorry about the wind noise, guys. That helicopter thing was crazy. Yeah, that news broke right out as I was going home, and shared the live video out for you guys on my Twitter. Yeah, luckily the guy was fine. He was evidently landing. I think he was landing or he was taking off. He was taking off, and then he hovered. At first, they said over the bike path, which is really weird because normally they don't fly over land. And then he made his way back out over the water. And then and there's a video of like almost the whole thing. Right? Wouldn't you chill out here? Me too. Look at this place. It's great. It's great. This little spot here has come such a long way. It's like ridiculous. And actually today, a lot of people just wanted to grab something and chill and Industry Kitchen. Some more copyright. Are they playing the same music? They're playing the same music. They're playing the same music from the other bar that we were on top of. That's so funny. And I can't read comments right now because I'm getting ridiculous glare right now. I gotta brain the screen here in my phone. That's what I have to do. Hold on, let me brighten my screen here. I can barely see you guys all of a sudden. Yeah, sorry about the winds, guys. We do have it's a light breeze, but it probably sounds a lot worse with the phone here. Oh wow, still can. Okay. Your home's so lovely. There you go, native New Yorker. Welcome. Out there in Florida. Keep on moving. Okay, now I could kind of see you guys. Oh no! If once I look in this area here, let me get underneath the highway here, and we'll talk about the Purple Highway. And let me run an idea up past you guys. Oh, it's time to. I have an idea, so I'm gonna do a couple of stunts coming soon, and one of them I'm definitely doing, but another one I'm not 100% gonna do. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna do this 100%, but as you see here, we are now underneath the FDR Drive here. We're along South Street, and as you see, the highway is painted purple. Now, why is the highway painted purple? Well, the New York Department of Transportation has doing a pilot program, and they basically want to create a calming atmosphere underneath the highway. So they think that painting it purple is going to keep everyone calm and can make it a nice, happy environment down here underneath the highway. But should I make up a sign? Do I know any artists out there who want to make a name sign, and let's call this the Prince Memorial Highway? Let's rename the FDR Drive after Prince because it's painted in purple. How awesome would that be? I bet you if we were to make a really nice plaque to then strap to the highway here, I bet you people will start calling it the Prince Memorial Highway. Even though he is not from New York City. Remember that, folks. Prince is from Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, right? Sounds good, right? Purple Rain, right? The Prince Memorial Highway, or Purple Rain Way, or something like that. I think it will catch on. I think it would catch on. Just an idea, guys. If any artists want to donate their time and create a really nice plaque for me to strap to the highway here, let me know. Contact me in the comments below. But I bet you if we attach a really nice sign to the highway, down here, by Pier 11, right? Pink does calm you too, but it's purple. It's like a dark purple. It's like a Prince purple. This is Prince. When I see this, I think Prince. I think Purple Rain. I want to sing Purple Rain every time I'm down here now, every time I'm underneath the highway. But this whole thing, it goes all the way up. This color here, this color purple. Right? Purple Rain Way, right? I think if we were to make a really nice sign right? Like, if I know an artist out there who, like, and the sign has to look like legit. It has to look like a real New York City sign, you know? Okay, there you go, native New Yorker. There you go. No need to be so angry, native New Yorker. No need to be so angry. But I'll see you later, Life of MC. Have a great day out there in the Philippines. But how long did it take to paint? They've been painting this for the last, like, I want to say 6 months. They've been painting this for a while now. And they keep on touching it up, which is crazy. Nice. Representing Purple Rain Way. There you go. Okay, very good. As we look up Wall Street, this is Wall Street right here. And let's zoom the camera all the way down because we can see there it is, Trinity Church. All the way down there, you're looking at the corner of Broadway and Wall right there. Trinity Church, straight down the way, almost in the sunshine. Almost in the sunshine. Trinity Church used to be the tallest building around, the tallest building in the city when George Washington became our first president. Yeah, you know what, Chris? I gotta share this video to my Twitter because somebody uploaded a video on YouTube the other day, and it's New York in 1987. And the funny thing about it is that you know, like, you never see the subway. Like, they show you a lot all over Manhattan, but you never see the subway. And like little things, like, they don't, you know, in 1987 the city was dangerous. It was really gritty, and it was a very sanitized view of what New York is. And now, when you got New York and the way New York is now, you know, big thanks to the NYPD and everyone else, it's a new city, but it's dangerous in other ways, if you will. It's just subtly dangerous in other ways, like whether it be walking around, watching out for bicycles and all that stuff. And good to see you, Cecilia. Just it's different. You could almost get lost in the complacency of it all, and you could really get a little relaxed, and almost too relaxed. So that's why I say you always gotta, no matter what neighborhood you're in, no matter what area you're in, you still always gotta keep, like, you know, gotta keep your head on a swivel. You can't be oblivious to the world. Yes, committing is dangerous. Yeah, Manhattan was okay. Exactly, Manhattan was okay. The outer boroughs were definitely not doing too good. A lot of police are out because, yes, the dear leader is coming into town, folks. The dear leader is coming into town. Look, let me show you. We could see his motorcade right here. And I'm assuming since he just did a press conference, he's still on his way. But there is the president's motorcade right there. This is the Lower Manhattan heliport. This is not the heliport where the guy crashed the helicopter yesterday. That's over on 30th Street in the west side on the Hudson River. We're on the East River right now. No wonder all the cops are out here. I forgot. The dear leader is flying in today. He is swooping in to save the day. Let's continue on. Let's get up to Battery Park. Battery Park, another supposed presidential hopeful talk today, and that was Mayor de Blasio. Oh, Big Bird wants to be president. I don't think he should be president. He's too progressive for this country. Nobody would like him. He's a Marxist to a lot of people. So anyway, no politics. Let's keep moving. Hey, look at this, guys. All the Secret Service is out. This is cool. Or this is the no-go zone. Yeah, look at this. It's the no-go zone. We got a no-go zone here, unless I could walk in the bike lane. Oh yeah, look at that. I think I could walk in the bike lane here. Wow, all the cops are everywhere. Oh yeah, okay, we could pass. We could pass. Wow, it's like a gauntlet coming through here. Kind of crazy. As we go through the gauntlet, and Purple Rain Way goes underground here. Let's just start a petition. We'll start an online petition to rename the FDR Drive Purple Rain Way, and then we'll actually get a real plaque. Get a real good plaque. Yeah, a lot of action over here. Lower Manhattan, baby. Downtown, it's where it's at. It's where all the good food is. Downtown, where you don't have to walk too far to get to the water. Downtown, when you get the mix of all of the architecture and all the good stuff. Okay, looks like we're getting ready to clear this out as the cyclist falls over. Yeah, maybe Tom Selleck is around. Maybe Police Commissioner Reagan. Right? Police Commissioner Reagan. He's a Bay Ridge guy. Wow. You know, I always tend to avoid this area when the president comes into town. All right. Wow. I always avoid this area when the president comes around. Always. Doesn't matter what president, I always avoid this area when the president's out. And you can see why. Look at all this. Oh, I'm surprised we haven't lost a cell signal, come to think of it. All right, we have made it across the gauntlet. We have made it past Pier 6, the Lower Manhattan Heliport. If you ever played Grand Theft Auto 4, this is kind of in the game. These are not scopes, Karen, but good to see you. That's right, welcome to the broadcast. Clearing everyone out as we go. That's it. They're clearing it out, folks. We were the last people to walk down the bike lane. We were the last people. In front of us, the Governor's Island ferry. Right, you have Grand Theft Auto 5? Me too. I have all the Grand Theft Autos. If there's any game I play on a regular basis, that's the one game I play, is Grand Theft Auto. They're clearing everyone out. The deer leader's on its way. Here to save the day. Yeah, Rockstar did a pretty good job doing Grand Theft Auto 4. You know, the only thing about Grand Theft Auto 4 that I wish they really did was make the map bigger. I wish the map was a lot bigger. The map on Grand Theft Auto 4 is so tiny. But who loves, you know, how can you not love to land a helicopter on the roof of the Brooklyn Bridge, you know? You like to play tennis in Grand Theft Auto? I like to play darts. In Grand Theft Auto. Actually, should we do that one day, guys? Should we just play all like the side games? Should we play all the side games? Should we do that? Right, it needs to be bigger. We should play all the side games, right? We should play all the side games on Grand Theft Auto one day. And just do darts and pool and... Right? Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, yeah. And they're really clearing it out. The deer leader's on his way. See, I'm trying to get some space between me and that couple up there because the guy thinks I'm talking to him. A live stream first. All right.
That way. Huh?
Oh, good to see you, Eric. You know what? I've never played Bully. I never got around to playing Bully. I was always intrigued by that game though, because it's the same people who did Grand Theft Auto. But what kind of side games do they have in Bully that are different than Grand Theft Auto? as we come into South Street, the Staten Island Ferry. As we pass all the vans idling in front of Governor's Island Ferry. It's really hot. Holy cow, it's really warm. And that's it. They've closed the east side. They have closed the east side access. You cannot ride a bike north or south here along the waterfront. It is closed. The deer leader is coming into town.
They say that's shut already.
Yep, it is shut. They have closed the bike lane early. I want to go this way. Okay. Boy, the folks at Staten Island Ferry aren't exactly the smartest over here. As we continue on. Man, if I had my bike locked here, I wouldn't be too happy. Be kind of stuck. All right, I gotta try to see out of the freaking bike lane. Yeah, the Manhattan Bridge came out pretty cool. Brooklyn Bridge came out the best. But again, I wish it was bigger. I wish it was bigger so they could have had all the bridges in it. But then again, Mayor Bloomberg, I believe he tried to sue Rockstar over the game, and a couple of building owners, like this building right over here, tried to sue. But you can't what was it again? You can't trademark like a look of a building or something like that. So anyway. The map needs to be bigger on that game. It is hot out here. It is freaking hot out here, boy. Let's say hello to New Amsterdam before going into Battery Park. I had the boss just in time. Good to see you, boss. Yes, I did. I played the first Grand Theft Auto. That's supposedly in London. Here's good old New Amsterdam. 1660. The Costello plan. Absolutely. Oh, every time it costs a lot of money. Every time when the president visits, it costs a lot of money. So here's New Amsterdam. Here's what the city looked like. Good to see you, Sassmeyer. Welcome. The Costello plan. New Amsterdam, right there. Here in the shadow of the Staten Island Ferry. Here we are in the middle of Peter Minuit Plaza. As we turn this way, we look into the Battery, into Battery Park. Why is it called a battery? A battery is a battery of cannons. It's a collection of cannons. So we can do a little recap here. Good to see you, Spicy Lady. Welcome. So we just walked down along the waterfront here, came around the Governor's Island Ferry, and then we came up here through Peter Minuit Plaza. And now we're over here, and now we're going to cross. And let's see how these ticket sellers are doing. Here, let's see if we get harassed for tickets. Nice and cool down here. Yeah, Rockstar is right there near City Hall. Downtown, baby. Downtown. Wow, bikes are flying through here. As a regular cyclist, I'll be the first to tell you I would slow down in this area. People can make too many dumb movements around here, especially in these mixed sharing zones. And there it is. There's the Sea Glass Carousel spinning around. It is open for business. We're gonna come out here one night, nice and late, and we're gonna ride that Sea Glass Carousel. Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And we gotta go in there at night. We gotta ride that Sea Glass Carousel at night. Sounds like they got new music playing in the Sea Glass. Sounds like they got some new amazing copyright music. And already we cannot stop, because once we stop, people think we're talking to them. I keep moving. It took all of a minute. That took all of a minute. You would get lost? It's not that. It's pretty easy not to get lost around here because you're down by the water. There's only so many ways in, so many ways out. I tell you, the folks at the Battery Park Conservancy are really doing an amazing job flipping around, changing out all these plants, because these are going to come out nice in a few weeks. It's so nice that people actually take care of this park now. That's one thing. That's a part of New York I remember from 1987. This park was horrible. Good to see you, Alexis. Just got home. Awesome. Get some screenshots for you guys. Just rambling about now here in Battery Park. Why would they fix the xylophone thingy? I bet you if we play the xylophone thingy, everyone will begin to play the xylophone thingy, right? What do you think? Lady Liberty, holding up her torch up high. The Statue of Liberty, the 7 points in her crown, are for the 7 seas and 7 continents of the world. If you get 2 pennies together, that is how thick her skin is. Holding up that torch of enlightenment high. Oh yes. New museum, the new Statue of Liberty Museum on Liberty Island opened up officially. I believe it was either today or yesterday. But free with admission to the island. Admission to the island, $18. And then we turn our camera over here. Governor's Island off in the distance. Governor's Island, Castle William. And then Staten Island Ferry right over there. Pretty nice. smashing that like button. Make our way around. It's a World War II memorial here. Now let's find a xylophone. Let's find a xylophone in the floor. Play it and see if other people want to play with it too. Let's do experiments. Let's do experiments with the tourists. Let's do experiments. Let's look for and find the Spreigelfleckerflug. Ooh, they're cleaning out the water fountain, the big water fountain over here. Looks like they're cleaning it out. Summer is almost upon us. Now see, that's the place where I go when I'm about to have like heat exhaustion. If I'm nearby this fountain over here, I will literally just throw myself in that fountain. Here it is. Here it is. Let's see, they definitely did not fix this. Yeah, no, this is not fixed. When this thing first opened, when this thing was first unveiled, you could literally play music on this. Only one of these works. Boo! Battery Park Conservancy. Oh yeah, no, you cannot play on this thing anymore. And there's bolts missing too. This thing used to be able to tap around. Oh, this one works. That one works. That one works. All right. They gotta fix this thing. They gotta fix this thing. All right. That's right. And then we get smashed like. Ooh, signal got a little weird right there. Just give it a minute here. This guy's got a flat-out show going on. Showtime in no time. You heard it, folks. Showtime, guys. Getting ready to do their dancing gymnastics of yore here in Battery Park. Or, I'm sorry, the Battery. The Battery. I will always call it Battery Park. Oh, look at that. Look at that flow coming out of the Statue of Liberty ferry right now. Got a lot of people coming off the ferry. Better late than never. That's right, Laurie. Good to see you. I think we're gonna take a walk all the way up the west side now, and walk through Brookfield Place and all that, and end inside of the subway at the World Trade. We were checking out the building that is leaning 3 inches, and we had a little bit of a discussion about that and some other things. We found a nice little bench to sit on the top of Pier 15. And then we made our way south along the East River, and we saw the security detail for the president who's coming in town this evening. So, but there's always music everywhere. It is New York City. And now I'm officially in crazy person mode. I am making weird faces to walk straight lines as people kind of dilly-dally and wander and meander, as tourists do. This is New York City ASMR as we make our way here through the Battery. Castle Clinton is on your left-hand side. Built for the War of 1812, never used in battle. Today, this is where you get your tickets for the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. And I think we are in the 80s today, Alexis. Or it feels like the 80s. I think we're in the mid to upper 70s. I think by the weekend, I heard Saturday and Sunday we might be in the 80s. It always freaks me out that this fort used to be on its own little island. Isn't that crazy, Lori? I think so, Lori. I think so. I love looking at this building. It's so cool. And this is where you get your tickets, folks. Sometimes they have shows in here, concerts. I've seen a concert in here once. It's pretty cool. So you got a little stage set up over here. And look, oh, there are bathrooms here. Oh, so now, hey, folks, if you ever need to use the bathroom, Castle Clinton, look at that, no line. That's good to know. Looks like we have some relics over here. Let's see some of these relics over here. Look at this, guys. Some piece of a wall here. What is this? This is the old wall from the Dutch times. No way. Yes. A lot to learn, absolutely. 63, rainy in California. Nice. Sounds like that was the weather the other day. Yes, they got a piece of the old wall. And I wonder, I bet you they show on this little display here where this piece of wall was. Yeah, pre-bathroom area. November 8th, it does. Oh wow. Learning something every day. Yes. Oh, okay. I'm okay. And they don't want to share. These tourists here don't want to share the wall here, so I'm not allowed to stand in front of the wall. We'll keep going. Wow. Good to see you there. You 84 and sunny in Yuma. Nice. We're going to have to come back here and check out that display when people who are willing to share the display are there. So, fun fact, folks. Don't be that tourist who was in there just now. Don't be that person. Because as for me, a tour guide, I have remembered her face. And if she is ever need help or anything like that. That's right, Lori. You gotta be careful. And I'll find out when that wall was from. I'm pretty sure that was from the British era. That portion of wall that was on display there. But like I said, don't be that tourist. Because now we keep moving. Giovanni Da Verrazzano. This is the guy who thought New York Harbor was a lake. Instead, he turned around and went back to Italy. Came out here in 1575. Pretty neat. We'll continue walking up. We're gonna walk right along the water the whole time. Ooh. Looks like a CNN reporter here, right? Looks familiar to me. Always try to remember my reporters. Always something going on. Always something going on out here. And we're going to keep on walking right up along the waterfront here. Yeah, it sounds like it's nice and warm out there. Nice wide temperature swings, like spring should be. Like spring should be. If Al Smith lost back in 29, then de Blasio doesn't have a chance in the world. How about that? That's how I feel. I tweeted that out, and that's how I actually do feel. But he's not going far. He's definitely not gonna win the ticket and anything like that. De Blasio needs to slow his roll, and here's somebody who voted for him. So, 120. That is too warm for me, there, Sass Marie. That is too warm for me. 120 is like I'm staying home from work that day. Even though I probably have worked in 120 degrees conditions, if you count like the car exhaust and all that stuff, and if I'm in direct sunlight, I probably worked in that. Yeah, no golden ticket for him. Absolutely not. But like I said, if Al Smith didn't make it in 29. Remember, Al Smith lost because he was too New York. People actually found his voice scary in some states. So, and plus Al Smith was he was Catholic. So, it was a big deal. Needless to say. We're right next to the Jewish Holocaust Museum, where they have supposedly a really cool and detailed exhibition about Auschwitz. Yeah, JFK was Catholic. Yes, he was. Nabu with probably the most clever answers. Cornelius and Zora, folks. Cornelius and Zora is the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen. Zira. Cornelius and Zira. Yes, I think we got our winner. Cornelius, let's get some Grape Plus. Can we drink some Grape Plus tonight, Mom? I want to drink some Grape Plus. Oh, you gotta love weird art. You gotta love weird art. Oh, we have a plaque. Oh, okay. Has this really been here since 1996? This has been here since 1996. The name of this is Ape and Cat at the Dance. Ape and Cat at the Dance. But now I think I'm going to call it Cornelius and Zira. Oh, I did not know that, Rose. That's funny. A nice little quiet moment here along the Hudson River. We're now along the Hudson River, folks. Welcome. Smash like if you like this nonsense. The 4 points coming into your screen, that is the Great Hall of Ellis Island. Nearly 13 million people immigrated through that very building between 18... Somebody has a pocket Wi-Fi. Oh, gotta keep moving. Somebody has a pocket Wi-Fi. I tell you, once somebody has that pocket Wi-Fi near me, it just zaps my signal. Gotta keep moving. As we now walk up the west side, welcome to Battery Park City. As we look across the Hudson River, looking at Jersey City, New Jersey. Lovely little spot, Jersey City, New Jersey, right there. I would work there. Are we having, right, no issue with the comments, right? Everyone can still comment. Are your comments not coming out? To the Colgate clock called Colgate Park. There you go. And the factory was demolished in the 1990s, but they saved the clock. Looks fantastic on the TV, right? As long as nobody has a pocket Wi-Fi around me, we're able to hold the 1721 on the bit rate. So it should maintain a really good signal. As the signal gets killed again. I wonder what's zapping my signal. There we go.
I go straight line.
Somebody definitely has a pocket Wi-Fi near me. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta look around now. I gotta look around at people. Oh, yes. There we go. She has a pocket Wi-Fi. Boom. I can't move. The lady in pink has a pocket Wi-Fi. I gotta stay away from her. Can't even point the camera at her because she has a pocket Wi-Fi. It's such a weird spot signal-wise. You know what? Actually, let's let me walk a little in here. What I want to do is to take you through the nice scenic way here, but I don't know if that signal's got a hold. Let's see. Let's just try. Let's try. It's worth a try. This is the South Cove. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, hold on. Comments. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nibble. Hold on. Let me adjust the bit rate here. Okay, now we're down to 1,000. Yeah, keep talking amongst yourselves because it lets me know if this thing is working or not. Okay, just brought down the bit rate just a little bit. And oh no, they're having construction here at the South Cove. I mean, they're having construction here at the South Cove. One of my favorite spots. I love this little spot over here. Okay, so I guess we can't go the nice scenic way. Yeah, the signal is totally weird over here. It used to always be good over here, but I guess not today. The most romantic bench in all of New York City. All right, let's go up there. There's nobody up there. Let's go up there. Oh, is the bench not there right now? Oh my God, the bench is not there. The bench is not there right now. So normally, there is a single bench up here, but it's not up here today. I call this the most romantic bench because you're normally looking out over water. Oh, they're putting like something new over there. Huh. Interesting. But you can see how nice it would be, especially in the winter, because the sun sets over here more. You get a perfect sunset from up here. And since there's like literally, when they put the bench up here, this bench literally has enough a room for just 2 people. So you sit down here with your lover and you watch the Hudson River go by, right? A very cute space. This is the South Cove of the Battery Park City. And they're definitely changing up this area a bit here. It's definitely a little bit different from what I used to remember it as. That would be nice, right? Let's keep moving. Back on the Esplanade, making our way north. You could really smell the different plants and the plantings they have out here. Really nice. I would live here. Even though this area flooded during Hurricane Sandy, I would live here. We're actually coming up to the spot where the reporter from Channel 11 got stranded. Did I ever tell you guys that story about the reporter that got stranded? Did I ever tell you that story, guys? Who remembers that story? About the news reporter who got completely inundated with her news crew. It's one of the more funny stories here in New York. Right, do we have comments? There you go, Rich. Good to see you. All right. This is where the Channel 11 reporter. So right here at the end of this street here, we're now Battery Park City, and then World Financial Center, Brookfield Place is right down there. And if you can imagine, in this little dead-end street here, the Channel 11 news truck was here with Monica Morales, and they were here when the storm surge of Hurricane Sandy hit. And they were just about here, and actually she was reporting right down there where the seawall is. And what happened was the water came up really fast. And the crazy thing is that here in Battery Park City, since this is like a young neighborhood, and there's lots of provisions in case there is flooding around here. A lot of the buildings have emergency generators. So what happened was Monica Morales, good to see you, Wilbs. Monica Morales was stuck down here. They were surrounded by water. This area right here was probably one of the few spots that didn't have water, or a lot of water anyway, maybe about a foot deep. Because if she went further away, the van would have gotten inundated. So she said, since she was stuck here, might as well report. And she was literally stuck here for, I think, almost 2 days. And what happened was, since all the restaurants and everything were closed, there were some people up here in the apartments watching her. And people came down and they gave them food and they gave them coffee and whatnot. And at the end of her almost 2 days of reporting, almost nonstop, she cries on live TV. Monica Morales cries on live TV and says, New Yorkers are some of the most beautiful people in the world, because all these beautiful people here in Battery Park City took care of them. How funny is that story? Hurricane Sandy, I tell you. Here in the shadow of the World Trade Center. I love telling that story when I do my bike tour down here, because it really gives tourists an idea of like what it was like down here. Let's keep on moving. Let's keep on moving up the Hudson River. I see we have some new episodes of The Tube on YouTube that I'm going to have to watch. Isn't that a great story, boss? It's one of my favorites of all time. But it's funny, it's like they have like the local news, the Channel 11 affiliate, when they have like a look back at Hurricane Sandy, and that story is a prominent part of that whole story. Got to get back on the tube. Don't work too hard, Wilbs. Thanks for driving the Northern Line. Bloody hell. People can be awesome. Damn it, it just said I love New York, but I had a lady looking down at the sidewalk right into me. People are funny today. So that's the thing, like everything below 34th Street, was blacked out, lost power during Hurricane Sandy, but Battery Park City here, because it's such a young neighborhood, there's a bunch of Jesus, did that guy just smacked my bag? What the hell? What is wrong with people today? Will it be on YouTube, that story? It should. You know what? It actually should be, because I know Channel 11 did like a look back, like a flashback of the whole storm and all their reporting. So, yeah, I think you could. I think it's up there. I think you could see it. But it was Pix 11 and Monica Morales doing her reporting down here. Looks like they had some kind of Wall Street run and walk. It's that white stuff. These annoying Battery Park vehicles. These vehicles are so annoying. Just beeps like a freaking. Maybe better check my bag. No. He smacked my bag, the guy. Well, whatever. People are in a weird mood today. People are in a very weird mood today. I find it funny that I could be all the way over here to as far as to the side I can, and I'm still in somebody's way. Leonardo DiCaprio lives in one of these buildings around here. Don't know which building exactly, but he lives in one of them. Down here on this is Albany Street, I believe, or something like that. He might have sold it. I have to update my celebrity homes downtown list. Yeah, I think so. People are weird today. I don't know what's in the air today. People are just weird. Like what you guys didn't see on the morning. I should have been doing an Instagram live this morning. So I'm watching the bikes. This morning, and somebody right in front of me just nonchalantly just staring at me. Just grabs the bike. Just grabs one of my bikes, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she keeps on smiling at me and then walks away. It was so weird. Yeah, beyond rude, right? Oh my God, Black Rose, thank you so much for the super chats. You are far too kind, my dear. I think I have to buy a Starbucks now, right? You guys paid for my Starbucks. And boy, did I attract the crowd on the Brooklyn Bridge when I started talking about the plaque of Emily Warren Roebling, John Roebling, and Washington. I was talking about the plaque, and I only had 5 people on my afternoon tour, but like 20 people built up in like a nanosecond to hear the story for free. And I like how people would stand around and hear me tell my stories and then just walk away. I'm kind of amazed by that. So if you get a freebie, folks, at least tip the tour guide $1. He is telling you stories. As one of my guests said, I'm like the PhD on. I have the PhD on the Brooklyn Bridge or whatever, and I definitely do believe. I mean, I could be there for 3 hours telling you stories about the bridge, and we will do that on Friday, May 24th. Please tune in at 12 noon, May 24th, on Friday. So not this Friday, but the Friday after next. We will be doing a stunt. We're going to buy some cupcakes, and we're going to try to sing Happy Birthday for the Brooklyn Bridge as many times as possible as we give away cupcakes. And I'm going to try to get candles and everything too, and because the bridge is turning 136, so we should celebrate. But we are going to celebrate the Brooklyn Bridge's birthday. And yay! We did it! Yay! We did it, guys! We did it! Now you can feel like you did the walk. Right? I knew we walked up this way for a reason. So look at this, guys. This is always cool. Wow. He's playing some good music right there. And it's number 4 World Trade Center with the reflection of number 1 World Trade Center in it. Kind of cool, huh? Welcome to Battery Park City. And I feel like staying outside, right? I think you know what we're going to do? We're going to walk through Memorial Plaza right now. We'll walk through Memorial Plaza right now. Good to see you, Carla. You're 47. What? You turned 47 on the May 24th. Awesome, Carla. Well, we're going to sing Happy Birthday for you if you tune in and the Brooklyn Bridge beginning at 12 noon. We're going to do our little stunt. And we're going to see how many tourists, or maybe hopefully some native New Yorkers, are willing to sing happy birthday for the Brooklyn Bridge while enjoying a cupcake. We're going to get we're going to get regular cupcakes. We're not going to get a really fancy I got to keep moving here. The signal is all it's all wacky down here. But happy early birthday, that's right. The signal's all wacky. See why the signal's all wacky down here is because all this action going on here for the Wall Street run and hard to walk. We did it. We're not going to talk about that, Rich. That's neither fun to talk about nor the subject of this video. There it is, number 4 World Trade Center, shining brightly with the reflection of number 1 World Trade Center. Let's go into Memorial Plaza. I thought about going underground, but I said, let me go overground. To hell with it. I'm gonna go overground. As we make our way now back towards West Street. Meredith. Used to be the Merrill Lynch buildings, now it's Meredith. Yeah, it's not cool. Follow me on Twitter and you'll know how I feel about that. Thank you so much, Rose. All right, into Memorial Plaza we go. Looks like those stars are still up. Little art display. You know, it's funny when I could spot grown adults begin to act like complete children when they see a person with a phone on a gimbal who's talking to the air. They just want to stare into the camera. You did a video on Sunday, Laurie? We probably feel the same way, Laurie. So everyone watch Laurie's video. Follow Laurie's YouTube channel. We probably feel the same way, Laurie. All right. Our white swamp oak trees certainly looking fantastic here at Memorial Plaza this afternoon. It's warm out here, man. It is warm out here. I tell you what. It's definitely like 80 degrees here in the street, like with the street temperature. It's definitely like 80 degrees. Because this is warm. All right, turning light, going red. There's the crazy, yeah. Yeah, I hear that, Laurie. There's a lot of weird things going on all at once, so it's you know what, it's the world we live in. You know, everything goes really fast. And this is why I say folks should make up their own minds when it comes to, you know, political views and stuff like that, and you know, always get your news from more than one source, and you know, make up your own mind. Don't let the media make up your mind for you. You know, watch outlets that you may not like, just to get other people's perspective. Always put yourself in other people's shoes, and everything will reveal itself if you make up your own mind and have an open mind to everything too. That's the other key, is to have an open mind. But here are our stars of hope. I know they changed these out. I want to say they changed these out, but they probably didn't. But now let's look into Memorial Plaza because the Glade is well underway. Can we see it? There it is. There's some of the rocks for Memorial Glade, the memorial which will pay tribute to the people we've lost since September 11th. That'll be opening up at the end of the month. And we have to keep moving. People want a free tour. People want to hear me talk and have a free tour. So we have to keep moving. The Stars of Hope. I love that little display there. And here we are. Wow, we're really far out. We're really close to South Tower here. Kind of creates a tight corridor here. I didn't realize the Memorial Glade will come out this far. Look how far this thing comes out. Wow. a big old cut in the fence here, and I could show you Memorial Glade. All right, South Tower Void here. Good to see you, Mary. Survivor tree. Always the greenest tree around. Survivor tree. Looking good. Looking good, Survivor tree. Looking good. All right. What time is it? 4:55. Let's start moseying on over to the subway. My legs are beginning to go. But now we have a couple of new ideas for maybe a new live stream in the near future. Always gorgeous tree. My favorite tree in the city. My favorite tree in the city. Like I said, folks, and you saw a whole class full of young adults taking a picture next to it. If there's anything you want to pose and smile in front of, pose and smile in front of Survivor Tree. As we take our lovely, you guys got a nice, I gotta rename this video. We took a walk all the way around Lower Manhattan along the coastline here. I think so. I don't know what significance the rocks have just yet. I don't know if there's going to be names on them or they're just going to be like kind of blank rocks. So I want to definitely, I got to look into that because I don't know how exactly the components work, but it'll be opened up by the end of the month. So. And we will be there. We will see it. And as always, we'll probably be here throughout the year when it gets hot, when it gets cold, when there's snow, when there's rain. You know how we do it here at the World Trade Center. We're always down here. And into the Oculus we go. For we always never forget, we always remember, and we keep on living, keep on moving on. And part of that moving on is riding the subway. The attack of the autocorrect. It happens. It happens. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. Time to be the 60% of people who actually use the Oculus as a subway station. The other 40% only come here to take a picture. They don't even buy anything. They only take pictures. All right. Ready for the chaos? Here we go. Okay. Not your favorite, but impressive. It's very modern. It's a very modern building. And some people respond to modernity differently than others. And ladies and gentlemen, you never stare at a New Yorker, folks. You just got the hard stare from some guy coming up the stairs. These people. Like I said, tourists are in rare form today. It's like Star Trek in here. Good to see you there, Robert. Welcome. There's the number 1 subway station. Making its way across. We are going on the other side. We're taking the yellow line, the R train, back to Brooklyn. Yeah. Basically, Robert, right? Like, you could stare, but don't stare like really hard, like hard stare me and like give me like a dirty look, because that's what that guy was. That guy was giving me like a nasty look, like, like, what is your problem? It's like, well, you're the tourist, you're in a public place, you have no privacy, and that's the other thing. What makes these people so self-important that they think I'm live streaming about them, right? Let's really talk about this, folks. What makes some people so self-important, so narcissistic, that they think somebody walking randomly past them with a phone on a gimbal, and it's all about them? It's all about them. Like, are they that enthralled with cheating on their wife or whatever that they can't be shown anywhere? It's like, I heard it's an issue that's an issue in Japan with people who live stream. Always something new. All right, I'm ready to go home. The city has done me in, and I need to go home. It's Thursday night. I'm having beer tonight, so I'm going to have some beer. And maybe, Mary, maybe. All right, into the subway we go. Into the subway we go. Ooh, strawberry gin. That sounds good. That sounds like such a nice, refreshing drink that will give you a nice buzz in the afternoon. You have 3 minutes with me, but first I gotta get my Metro card. Yeah, you are. I am.
No sleepovers between them.
To a certain extent, I am, Lori. But, I mean, you are outside. Oh, no, that's my train, but we're going to wait for the next one. We will wait for the next one. My feet hurt. I have World's Fair feet, damn it. I have World's Fair feet. I have now forgotten most of my day today on the bike. I cannot recollect anything anymore of what I did earlier today. It's a beautiful thing. My brain has completely reset itself. And you're more than welcome, Chris. Chris, you've been here since the beginning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning on in. This is still accurate today. This is the old sign that was put up here in the 19-teens. Path train, the Hudson Tubes. That was fun. We saw some Planet of the Apes. We saw some we saw some presidential detail. I showed you a leaning 58-story tall building. Showed you some of the filming locations from Die Hard with a Vengeance, as always. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm ready for bed. Made split pea ham. Awesome. Enjoy the soup. Enjoy the soup, Griff. All right, we saw Cornelius and Zira in Battery Park City. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Absolutely, and a lot of angry people, yes. Yes, it's in the air today. I don't know what is in the air today, but it is in the damn air today. But from Cortlandt Street here at the World Trade Center, this is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you soon, guys, all right? I'll see you soon, yes? Carpe diem, yes? I'll see you later, guys. See you later. Have a good one. All the best indeed. All the best. See you guys later.